If you're following Depp vs. Heard, you probably know Amber Heard's got a friend named Io Tillett and Rocky Pennington. Now, a little debate's going on around Twitter about this photo here, and even Johnny fans are kind of split on it. Now, some people think that this is making fun of Johnny's finger. Some people think it's an unrelated incident where Io is in the hospital and this happened. Now, the thing is, Io and Amber and Rocky have all been really straightforward with what they say and very confident. We know Johnny, you don't. We know him personally. You guys are just fans. Shut up. And their attitude leads me to believe they might be cocky enough to actually make fun of Johnny's finger. But let's see what some people are saying, and I'll let you guys decide for yourself. Here it is a little closer up. And I also gotta say, if Io Tillett got this injury, is it necessary to take a picture like this? It does seem a little mocking to me, just personally. And then also let's factor in the coincidence of it all. And Lisa here says, imagine being friends with a legend like Johnny Depp and not being completely overwhelmed, excited, grateful, and humbled by it. His generosity to them all. They make me sick. He did so much for her friends and family, which Johnny really did, and I often thought that myself. In Johnny's presence, they were just kind of like, okay, cool, we're hanging out with Johnny, let's break some stuff, let's fight at the wedding, whatever. Just all round, they seemed like they had a horrible attitude. That's another reason I think this picture might be a little bit of a mockery. And this person here disagrees it's mocking Johnny. Not a fan of either of these two, but the photo appears to have been taken in a medical facility and looks like an unrelated incident. Just saying, posting unverifiable things like this can have the opposite desired effect. If you can verify legitimacy, I'll vilify the villains. But here's the thing. Yes, of course, it was taken probably in a medical facility. And then they got the idea, while they were there, to mock Johnny with this photo. Obviously, it's an unrelated incident, because if Io really cut the finger, that doesn't make it attached to Johnny and his finger injury in any way. But what happened was they took the opportunity while they were there to possibly make this mockery. So this person didn't actually say anything by saying that. And this person, now I can join, says the same thing. This picture was taken in a hospital. Are we sure that the photo isn't legit? I'm on Team Johnny, but we need to keep an open mind and stick to the facts. Right, exactly. Like I said, it doesn't matter it was taken in a hospital. They didn't have to pre-plan it for days on end. They didn't have to plan it, at the time the injury happened and be like, when we get to the hospital, we're going to make this photo. It's going to be mocking Johnny. They could have been there on the spot, been like, look at this. Let's take an opportunity here to do this. That's one way to look at it. And this person actually thinks that it does look homemade. The finger splint is on wrong. They go over front back of finger to prevent bending. The looping gauze at bottom isn't right either. Looks homemade, add a finger gun to the temple, and maybe it's funny. Or is it just another practical prank, joke, and bad taste from people? Johnny supports. And Mohammed says, bro, you need to work hard to share this picture. Maybe we'll help Johnny team to prove something to the jury. Well, that I doubt, but okay. And West Coast Mesh Fighter, also known as Michelle, says, this is disgusting. So it looks like she also probably is thinking this might be a little another prank against Johnny. And the person below mentions that the gun pointing towards the head, or the gesture of a gun pointing towards the head, is, also a little fishy. And these two people here probably are thinking it might also be a mockery. This is from, originally, Jamber News, who's been writing about Johnny for a long time, really on Johnny's side for a very long time, and they print things you don't see so often like this here. They say, it's just bad luck, or she is. When people start losing fingers, are almost losing fingers, and there seemed to be a pattern going around, fingers getting injured, I'm going to stay the F away from said person, namely Amber Heard. Fingers don't do well with people around her. That's strange considering you'd think she'd love fingers. Okay, so this person is kind of saying, well, maybe Amber did it. Maybe she did this to Johnny. She got mad at Io. She did it to Io. That's also another possibility that I hadn't quite seen brought up at the thread there on Twitter. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think down below. Doing celebrity news, Depp vs. Heard, pop culture. By the way, I am not new to this case. I didn't jump on it when Virginia started. I've got over 1,000 videos on Johnny and Amber. Maybe check some out. Consider subscribing. And if you don't subscribe, I guess it'll be pretty sad. But I'll get over it, make a new video, something like that. We're done here for now. See you next time.